I've always been interested in music from a very young age. It's something I grew up with, mainly from my dad. He's music daft, and the music he listened to is something I got influenced by just from growing up. And seeing like all my favourite artists on stage and perform, it got me thinking that that's what I want to do. I want to be up on stage with a guitar and people enjoying my music. Listening to different types of music, so whether it's the blues, whether it's indie rock, a little bit heavier rock, I'll sort of take dribs and drabs from those pieces of music, and then I'll start playing about on my guitar and listen to chords I like, and then suddenly I'll just have to sing a lyric, that hang on, that sounds quite good, grab a pen and paper, and then the song just sort of builds itself up from there. Like I said, it's something I've always wanted to do from a very young age. And it's a lot of people say, oh, it's just a pipe dream, and some people will actually start doing something with their music and then they just somehow go away, they end up having another career path. As for me, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want people to enjoy what I write and play, and so far people are doing just that, so you could say I'm living the dream. I happened to get in touch with one of my friend's uncle, who is really good at producing just from the comfort of his own home. After listening to what he had produced before, I straight away got in contact with him saying, would you be up for recording my EP and producing it? And he says, we can do it. He says, but I won't charge you for it, which was great. It felt like a long process. Once everything was recorded, it was great. Eventually, we were both 100% satisfied with it, and that's when I knew it was going to be a good launch, it was going to be a good EP, and people would enjoy it. I would be stuck between A Place Called Home and Once a Pretty Liar. A Place Called Home sounds really quite heavy rock, but Once a Pretty Liar is probably one of the most favourite ones lyrically written, and it's always a good one to play live. It sounds quite punky in the same vein as well. Probably the music itself, and mainly I would say when I go for gigs, when you see a crowd on their feet and dancing to your music, it just gives you that buzz to know that people like what you've got, and it inspires you to write more. It would be a dream come true to be playing bigger stages to bigger crowds. Gotta keep on getting by, you know it's gonna pass the time. I'm gonna keep on singing on when your heart has touched stone. But I can't shake off the feeling, my head is no one. I'm gonna keep my head alive, oh it's my only drug and pride. Keep your mindset to yourself, you left me sitting on the shelf. But I can't shake off the feeling, my heart is alive.